Tonight, the Pattonville Pirates roll into the castle to take on one of the hottest teams around, the Howell North Knights. Hello, everyone. I'm Brendan Bedwell, and alongside me is Will Jennings. Will, what are your keys to tonight's game?
First of all, Brendan, I'd say defense is a key for the Howell North Knights. As we know, Kane Craig, she is the leading goal scorer and point scorer for this Pattonville Pirates team. She has about 70 points, I believe, 30 of those being goals. However, they have played some weaker teams, so that could show tonight. And their defense will have to step up. Pattonville's defense will have to step up against this Knights team. Another key to the game is goalkeeping for both sides. Aaliyah Curry, the Pattonville goalie, and Maggie New, the Howell North goalie. They're definitely going to have to step up, lock in, stand on their head, and keep the scoring low against the respective teams. And another key is the leadership from both teams. Both teams have very solid leadership out of their back end, their midfield, and up top. They will be their leaders tonight through these 80 minutes of play.
Yeah, well, this should be a really good game, and we're getting ready to start here. Pattonville will start with the ball. Ball right back to Teresa Rupkoff. Pattonville moving the ball around here. Knights take advantage of a poor pass. Knights back in their zone. Over to Olivia Krasel. Krasel up the middle. Morgan Smith. Smith up the field. To the side. Emerson Kennedy. Nice head there by the Knights. Morgan Smith in a battle with a Pattonville player. Krasel. Giveaway there to number 14, Aubrey Shields for the Pattonville Pirates. Pattonville on a rush. Ali Dabrowski picks it off. Back to Maggie New. A boot from New. Number 3 for the Knights in the corner. To Claire Brightwell. Brightwell up the field to Morgan Smith. Smith in a battle. Back to Pattonville. Pattonville has the ball. To number 7, Katie Olson. Back to Olson. Olson waits. To 18, Teresa Rothkopf. 10 to 24. 24, Sophia Lurachisi. Morgan Smith up the middle of the field. The Knights, number 5, Claire Brightwell. Gets a nice shot on goal, and Alia Curry with a nice save there on Claire Brightwell.
We've seen great ball movement out of these two teams so far. As we know, both teams are very heavy on their ball movement. We've seen a lot out of the defense from both sides. Defense is looking like they're going to have to step up here for the Pattonville Pirates as they bring it out toward the shield at the 50-yard line.
Yeah, Olivia Krasel over to Amari Jones. Mari Jones back to Ali Dabrowski. Tonight's senior night matchup. We see a couple of the seniors in tonight's lineup.
All 5 of them, actually, yeah.
Yeah. Being a big senior night matchup. Number 5, Emerson Kennedy on the wing. Nice shot on goal. Nice save by Alia Curry. Krasel. Krasel gets the ball. Off to the side to Amari Jones. Jones. Nice play there for the Knights. To Morgan Smith. Morgan Smith runs the ball here. Dabrowski back. Amari Jones running at the net. Oh, the goalie comes out and saves it there on Amari Jones. We'll see a corner kick here from number 7, Morgan Smith, one of the key players for tonight's game and a captain for 3 years.
Morgan Smith, one of the seniors on this night squad, committed to the University of Northern Iowa to play soccer.
Yeah, well, that's a big deal. Really good school right there in Northern Iowa. The ball getting ready to be kicked out. Nice kick there for Pattonville. Kicked down by the Knights. Krasel. Dabrowski on her wing. Krasel throws it up. And that's out.
Krasel had the right idea, trying to get up to Amari Jones, just put a little too much mustard on it, went out of bounds, and it'll be Pattonville's ball.
Yeah, well, just a little bit too much mustard. Ali Dabrowski. Krasel gets the ball. Nice kick there in there. Here we go. Number 25, Ellie McCoy. To Lexi Lones. To Dabrowski. To Jones. Picked off by the Pirates. 4. Fighting with number 18. Teresa Rothkopf. Back to Krasel. To McCoy. McCoy running up the middle of the field. To Smith. And that one's out of play over the Knights bench. Will, what have we seen so far in this game? Well, how do you think the rest of this game's going to go, and have the Knights lived up to what we thought they were going to do?
So far, a pretty neutral game from what I've seen. A lot of play between the 25-yard lines. Goalies have gotten a little bit of action, yes, but most of this game has been played around the 50, a little bit further, up to the 25s mainly, up to the 18 sometimes.
Dabrowski on defense on number 10. Rylan Denbo. Knights. Morgan Smith up the pitch. To the side to Claire Brightwell. Brightwell goes around a defender. Brightwell loses the ball to number 26, Kane Craig. Team's leading goal scorer with 35 goals this season. We'll see a throw in here. Nope, my bad. We're going to see a kick from the side by Kyan Craig, number 26. Nice head by Olivia Krasel. Good little header there, keeping the ball away from Pattonville. Back to the goalie, Maggie New. New gives it a boot up the middle of the field to the 50-yard line. Dabrowski gets the ball. Nice kick there, up to Brightwell. Smith battling for the ball with Craig. Nice pull there instead of making it go out of bounds, and it does go out of bounds. That was really close there for the Knights.
I think we were both expecting a little more offense out of these teams so far. But yeah. I guess that offense kind of clashes around the middle, if you will. We've seen about 1, maybe 2 shots on goal from this Knights offense. We've seen 0 shots on goal from Pattonville. And
yeah, these two offenses are very aggressive. I mean, we've seen Pattonville score 8 goals a couple times this season. We've seen the Knights score a lot of goals this season, too. Very even team. It looks like Krasel is down on the play, and the Knights will be awarded the ball. McCoy, Ellie McCoy will take the ball there for the Knights. McCoy waiting for her signal to take the ball. Nice little kick by McCoy. Dabrowski, nice header there. It's a little back and forth action in this zone of the 30-yard line. Good little pick there on Amari Jones, right back to her. Morgan Smith has the ball. Good little fight there. Claire Brightwell on a fight with number 22, Yarny Harris.
Nice playing that high press we've seen so many times this season. They got about 4 girls up top just putting so much pressure on Pattonville's defense, looking to steal the ball and get more shots on goal. Test Aaliyah Curry.
Yeah, well, Dabrowski to Amari Jones. Emerson Kennedy, senior. Emerson Kennedy to Morgan Smith. Nice shot by Smith, just wide of the goal on that one.
Looked like shot by Smith went off the foot of that Pattonville defender. I believe that could have, knowing Morgan Smith's shot, that probably would have gone in bottom left corner if she had gotten full contact on that.
Yeah, that would have been really close to a goal if you get full contact on that one.
See a goal kick out of the Pirates right here. It's about the 40.
Yep. Kick there. Claire Brightwell earns the ball on a nice fight. Brightwell to Kennedy. Emerson Kennedy with the ball. Weird little trip there. Ran over and they both fell. Nice. Here we go. Throw in. Believe it's Ali Dabrowski in the throw in position there.
That was a great slide tackle out of, I believe, Kane's Craig. Really smart. Sometimes with slide tackles, they're just risky, and you end up getting a foul called on you. But right there, that is really, really smart play because that could have been a real nice scoring chance for the Knights.
Mm-hmm. Brightwell in the corner, and it's out of bounds on the Knights, I believe. Yeah, we'll see a throw in from Kyan Craig. Craig hits it up the field. I believe we're out of bounds here. We'll see a kick here from the 35-yard line. Little boot there. Nice boot to, believe, Lexi Lones. Ali Dabrowski with the ball here in the corner. Nice pass. Quinslicks, I believe. And it's a save by Alia Curry, goaltender senior.
Another good offensive play involving the defense. I saw Dabrowski try to get that in, and a good head ball out of Quinslick. Just couldn't get an amazingly good contact on that. It was an easy save for the keeper.
Yeah, Brightwell gives it a little kick up in the air. And the Knights are going to pressure them here. Here we go. Pattonville Pirates making a rush here. Knights poke it out. Pattonville back to their zone. Back to goalie Alia Curry, grade 12 senior. And the Knights defensive zone will keep play going after a Pattonville player falls. Dabrowski to the wing. Amari Jones up the wing, and a nice shot up there. Will she make it? No, Alia Curry with a nice save on the shot on goal from the 40-yard line.
About 5 minutes in, we were saying this was a really neutral game thus far, but now about 13 minutes into the game, 27 minutes left in the half, score 0-0. It looks like the Knights have taken control of this game. But as we know, anything can happen in MSHAA high school sports, and that can change at a minute's notice.
Yeah, I mean, you never know. It's just high school sports out here. You never know. Anything can happen in high school sports. I mean, teams are always very close on skill because it's high school. What do you expect? But the Knights have kept a good pace. I feel like Pattonville still is in this game. There's no means they're out of it. Just because the Knights are handling the ball just a little bit better, there's no means they're out.
Yes, I definitely agree with that. I would just say the Knights have taken a little more control of this game. They have stopped giving good chances to the Pirates.
Header by Amari Jones, and it's missed to the post to the right side of the goal.
Again, that was a really, really good offensive chance involving the defense. Defense is really getting into this game for this Knights team.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good thing. I mean, you want to see them in it. I mean, we're seeing it well. We will see kick from the end zone. It is Cadence Craig. Craig to a Knights player. That is Emerson Kennedy with the ball. Kennedy up to Jones. Jones in a fight with number 10. Ryland Denbo, my bad. Krazel. Dabrowski. Dabrowski gives it a kick to Quinslick. My bad on the name pronunciation there. Morgan Smith to Dabrowski in the corner. Nice shot by Dabrowski, and it's missed just wide.
Great shot by Dabrowski. That was from about the 20-yard line, if you can picture that on a football field. So about a 30-yard shot just sneaked right over the crossbar in between the field goal crossbar.
Crazy kick right there. I mean, it takes a lot to kick one of them soccer balls, Will. And, I mean, you kick it 30 yards, that's not a very easy thing to do right there. We will see Kyan Craig, number 26, taking the kick from the goal end zone. She gets the signal to kick, and it's to the Knights right away. Nice header by Morgan Smith. Smith heads it out of bounds. Interesting play there. I think it's just a little, if you hit it in the wrong part of the head, it's going to go the other way. But, I mean, that's a mistake that you can get away with in this sport.
Let's see if the Pirates can get some momentum going off from their back line.
Hey, the Knights coming up the field. Knights poke it out of there. Interesting decision by Pattonville. They just did not know she was coming, and she just got it out of there. Emerson Kennedy in the corner. Kennedy, corner. Looks like that ball went out of bounds. I guess a little interesting play there, just not knowing where the ball was. I mean, that happens. You're on a football field, you see those lines, and then you have lines farther out. Sometimes you just don't know where it's at. Sometimes your brain messes with you a little bit, and that happens. It's all good. Krazel. Krazel waits. Up the field to Jones. Header by number 10 for Pattonville. Pattonville, number 10. Ryland Dembo fighting for the ball. Got it up the field. Krazel. Krazel back with the ball. Back to goaltender Maggie New. Just a freshman in net back there. Already very talented goalie for the Knights. Jones up the field. Nice shot by Jones. And a good save by Alia Curry.
Yeah, that was a full field play as we saw it start with sophomore goalkeeper Maggie New. Pass it up to the midfield. Pass it up to Amari Jones, who got a little chip shot. Almost bounced over Aaliyah Curry.
It has a little bobble on that, on the save, but she ended up holding it. Little fight on that, and it's out of bounds. Be a throw-in on the Knights. Knights ball up to Kennedy off the throw-in. It's going to be a race here. A little shove there by Emerson Kennedy. Is there a call on that one? I guess not. Well, I guess there was a call. They're going to have a nice little kick here from the 30-yard line. Most likely a pass from Pattonville. Or maybe they'll send it deep. You never know. Something's rolling on the field here. A blue little ring. Who knows what that is? Interesting stuff you see here at Howell North. The goalie goes to get it. We'll see a break in action, getting that little ring, whatever that was.
When we say anything can happen, we don't just mean score here at Francis Howell North. Literally anything can happen.
We got two little guys playing with a little ring over there. A little fun game for them. Maggie New plays the ball. Out to Dabrowski. That one might be out. No, Dabrowski saves it. Nice save in the corner. Amari Jones. Oh, Amari Jones takes that ball, loses it. It's a little good play there. I mean, their player did not know she was there. That's like that sneaky mindset, being there, being quick, getting it. Claire Brightwell along the wing. Brightwell's getting fought here for the ball.
Mari Jones, as we saw, she's a smaller frame, but she will sneak up on you and steal that ball real quick.
Yeah.
Kind of reminds me of Pattonville Datsuk for any hockey knowers out there.
Yeah. Here we go. Morgan Smith, a rush to Emerson Kennedy. We're offside on that play.
That could have been a real nice scoring chance right there.
That could have been
she
a dangerous
split the D, and I would bet, if I were a betting man, I would bet she would have gotten a quality shot on net.
She was gone and off to the races on that one.
Off to the races like Kentucky Derby.
Yeah. Number 7, Katie Olson, possesses the ball. Kennedy staying in the middle there, trying to play D. Nice little poke on Krasel. Krasel gets back. Krasel gets the ball again. Pattonville containing the ball. Down the field. Dabrowski will get that ball. Dabrowski gives it a nice little chip. Turned over to the Pattonville Pirates. Knights get it back. Amari Jones. Jones in a little scramble there. And that one's out of bounds on the Pattonville Pirates.
I saw on that play there, it seems like Pattonville has a very similar play style to the Knights. They had 4 ladies on a very high press, just getting tons of pressure on, trying to make the defense crack.
Yep.
And ultimately get to the net, get a quality shot, maybe get a rebound,
we'll see
pass, shoot, score.
We'll see some subs here for the Knights. Ali Dabrowski taking the throw in. She's waiting for her signal. Dabrowski steps, throws. Believe that's Kylie Ramirez, number 23. Ali Dabrowski fighting for the ball. 22 up the field. Dabrowski earns it. Oh, there it goes. Dabrowski fumbles the ball there.
Ball goes out of bounds off the Pirates. It'll be a Knights ball.
Dabrowski, number 16, throws it in. Morgan Smith fighting with number 2. Number 2, Raven Williams. Williams in the middle of that one. 15, Lexi Lones. Lones takes it back. Back to New. Maggie New. Maggie New, chances are she's just going to boot it up, and she does. Knights. 21 up the field. Lexi Lones fighting for the ball there. Here we go. Knights, shot on goal, and it's a nice save by number 0, Alia Curry.
Quality 2-on-0 chance there. I feel like Knights had a little more time, could have gotten a small give-and-go passing play as they were at about the 18 of the box. But they still did get a quality shot on goal. Looked like it almost went in off Curry. But Curry gets the save. But the Knights get right back from that.
Yeah. Nice save by Curry. Fumbled it there, but still kept it contained. Morgan Smith takes the ball there. Smith back to New. Maggie New, they're going to reset it in their zone. Krasel. Dabrowski on her wing. Dabrowski, not to Dabrowski. To 15, Lexi Lonez. Haley Cage, number 21, and that ball's out of bounds. It should be a goal kick for Pattonville.
We're about 25 minutes into this first half of action. Seeing a lot of great offensive chances from the Knights. If you're just joining us, my name is Will Jennings. Brendan Bedwell, your play-by-play announcer.
Yeah.
Score is still 0-0 with about 15 minutes to go. Pattonville, just to recap, defense has been a little shaky so far. However, they have been holding down the fort, if you will.
Yeah.
Clearing loose balls up to the offense, but Knights just keep getting it back in.
Haley Cage with the ball. Haley Cage stumbles a little bit. Knights recover the ball. It will be Lexi Lonas back to Cage. Cage up the middle. 2v2. In the corner, the ball goes to number 14, it looks like. The Knights fight for the ball in a little contested battle. Camila Alvarado, number 9, fighting for that ball. Goalie Alia Curry comes out of the net, claims that ball, and we'll boot it away here.
Curry got very close to the edge of the box, within inches of it being a handball on the goalie.
Yeah.
That was a dangerous situation for the Pirates right there.
That's a gutsy situation, but it did not hurt them as much as you think it would. Krasel up the field. A defender running with the ball here. A little chance there for the Knights. To number 25, Ellie McCoy on the D. Back to Maggie New. New plays the ball. A little pressure on there from Pattonville. Lonez up the field. Nice pass up there to 22, Micah Blyenberg.
Seen really good ball movement time and time again out of this Knights team. Down there with that play with Lexi and Lonez, they had a little diamond going on, a little rondo, if you know what that means in soccer. You have one person in the middle, about four people on the outside just passing around, playing keep away. That's exactly what they were doing.
Yeah, well, 22 in the back. 7, Morgan Smith. Lonez will use her speed. Six, Ashlyn Grass fights for that ball. Haley Cage in the corner. Nice little pass, and it's thrown out of bounds by number 25, Cadence Craig.
Defense holding down the fort again for Pattonville. That was a real juicy pass right in front of the net, right in the middle. Cadence Craig was able to clear that way out, but it will be a corner kick for the Knights.
Corner kick specialist Lexi Lonez here. Been one of the better corner kick players on this team this season with excellent plays. Nice chance there, nice heading chance. And they get their shot off, and it's out of bounds again. Knights had a great chance there on the Pattonville goaltender.
Curry looked like she tried to come out of her net to save the ball. Another risky move out of the young keeper.
Yeah, we'll see another corner kick by Lexi Lonez here in the corner. And she kicks it. Chance for a head. They shoot. Off the post. Nice shot by the Knights. Oh, it's still in play. No, it isn't. The ref blew it dead.
A lot of traffic in the front has been the problem for this Knights offense. Pattonville just getting players to the middle, right in front of the ball, not afraid to block shots whatsoever. Kids at home, don't be afraid of the ball. It doesn't hurt that much. That is their mindset.
Mm-hmm. That's a really good mindset. I mean, don't be afraid of it.
Don't think, just flow.
Yeah.
See another goal kick out of Pattonville.
Yeah.
Boots it about to the 40-yard line. Big kick.
Yeah, that was a big kick, Will. Number 7, Smith, off to the corner, on the wing. Haley Cage, number 21, fights that ball in the corner and saves it. No, it's out of bounds in the corner. That's going to be the Pattonville Pirates ball. Here we go.
Soccer may not seem like it, but it is a game of inches. Quarter of an inch one way, that would have stayed in. Quarter of an inch the other way would have gone completely out.
Yeah, it was close. I even thought it was in still. The Knights will defend on a kick here by the Pattonville Pirates. Nice little header there. To Brooklyn Landry, number 11. In the back, Krazel. To Ashlyn Grass.
I really like how the Knights have been using the whole field to their advantage. The Pirates have been playing a little bit of herd ball.
Pirates are moving the ball here. They lost it. And no, they got it back. Here we go. It's out of bounds on the Pirates. Knights ball. Correct me. I was wrong on that one. It'll be the Pirates ball, not the Knights ball. Here we go. Knights off to the races here. Pattonville takes the ball on that one. Here we go. Ashlyn Grass. Grass takes the ball. Krazel on the D here. Nice little pressure there on Pattonville. I believe that one's out on Pattonville as well. Nope. Pattonville will take that ball back. Number 10, Rylan Denbo will take the ball.
Bit of a high kick out of the Knights. I'm surprised no foul was calling that.
Yeah,
I thought it was all the way up by her shoulders.
Ashlyn Grass for the throw in here. Wait for her signal. She gets the signal, and what was that? I don't think she had her signal, and she threw it, and then number 10 took the ball and caught it. Grass will do it again. There it is. That time it worked well. Number 23. 23 works the ball.
Foul called against the Pattonville Pirates. About the shield. Looked like a little trip from behind. It'll be a Knights ball at about the 42-yard line.
42-yard line for the Knights. Knights throw it up. And that one will be out of bounds.
Just waffle board that all the way down the field. Good idea of the Knights, but just didn't work that time.
Yep. Some things don't work, some things do, and it's going to be a goalie kick from Alia Curry.
Score is still 0-0. Not at all what we expected. I'm speaking for myself, and I believe you thought as well, but we both thought that there were going to be multiple goals on the board for either team, or maybe even just one. At least maybe 2 to 3 by this point in the game. It has been a really competitive game so far.
Nice
Aaliyah
save.
Curry makes a great save.
Yeah, I mean, well, we were in the prep sessions earlier this week. We were looking at, like, hey, these teams have both scored a lot of goals. How's it going to go? We know Pattonville scored a lot of goals this season, 8 to 10 at times, and we thought maybe they'll replicate that. They got a goal scorer who has 35 goals, and maybe they'll replicate it. The Knights have been shutting them down really, really well so far. But by all means, it's not really screwing them up much. They're staying in this game, and 6.5 minutes left in the first, and we're still really close.
In terms of possession, I'd say it's about 75-25 in favor of this Knights team. Pattonville, they got off to a good start. They had good possession, good ball movement through the first 5 to 10 minutes. Knights completely took over later on. Knights get a good shot.
There's a goal by, you announced it, Will. I'm not sure who that was.
Looked like a little bit of a cluster in here.
It looked like a tip or something there in front of the net. You got them net front presence by the Knights, and one just snuck by the goalie. Not sure who that goal was by.
Again, great opportunity from the Knights, even when we couldn't tell who put it in at the end. It was a big cluster up in front. Pattonville kicks it off. Their defense has it about their own 20. Looking to get ball movement off the field. Craig has it. Looks to get past to the outside. Gets it passed back again. She's moving up the field real quick.
Yeah, we're still waiting on confirmation on who scored that goal, but we're up 1-0 with 5.5 minutes left in this game. Maggie New will boot this ball. Most likely. I mean, you never know. She could roll it out. And it's a boot up to the 55-yard line, right into Lexi Lonez. Nice little pass there. Ooh, Lexi got ran over. No call on the Pirates.
Going back to Maggie New's punt, that was a big old punt.
Yeah.
If I've ever seen one. That's what the Knights like to do. Get back to Maggie. Maggie gets it up the field real quick.
Yeah. We'll see Ashlyn Grass here in a battle with number 14, Aubrey Shields. 23 fights the ball. That is Kylie Jones, number 23, Kylie Jones.
Kylie Jones is one of the freshmen who started numerous games. She has had a large impact in that Knights midfield.
25, Ellie McCoy handles the ball. McCoy waits, throws it up the middle. That pass was intended for number 22, Micah Blyenberg. And that ball is out of bounds. It will be a throw in for number 16, Allie Dabrowski. Dabrowski waits, signals, steps, throws. Haley Cage, it was intended for Haley Cage. Pattonville takes the ball. Up the field goes Pattonville. Smith pokes it out of there. Krasel runs up the field. Up to Haley Cage. Cage in a battle here. It's a 4v2 or 3 now. Got a third person to the party on that one. Poor pass by the Knights, and they'll send it down the field by Pattonville, but Krasel will earn that ball back.
Good move, good footwork out of Krasel. It was a really good move. She had a forward just pressuring her right on the back. Made a really good move to get the ball out of there.
Cage in a fight with number 25, Cadence Craig. The Knights have the ball. Pattonville retains possession, then brings it back. Playing it back in their zone. Pattonville with the ball. Cage playing close up on him. Haley Cage. Ball up the field. The Knights will get that ball back. It will be number 23, Kylie Jones with the ball. Back to New. Off to the side here for Ashlyn Grass. Grass waits. Up to Morgan Smith. Captain Morgan Smith. Smith runs it up the field. Knights take that ball. Haley Cage. Intended for Cage. Poked away. Up for number 20. Oh, we don't have a 20. My bad. 22, Giovanni Harris got the ball. A little misread on the jersey on that one. Back to Maggie New as the Knights retain the ball. New will pick it up. New will boot that ball. Yep, New winds up, boots it to the 45-yard line. No, right at the 50. Here we go. Knights ball. Knights take the ball on that one. I believe that is Claire Brightwell forced down by number 25. That should be a kick on the Knights. Yes, it will be. The Knights will retain possession. Morgan Smith will take the ball on that one.
I should have said it, and I was about to say it, but I was predicting in my mind that Maggie New would have gotten that ball up the field quick, leading to a good Knights opportunity. But honestly, that was a fairly smart foul from the Pattonville Pirates, because that was a golden scoring opportunity
Smith
if she had
sends
gone
it
through.
up there off the top of the bar, very close to another goal from the 30-yard line. Those are not easy shots, as I said earlier in the show.
Game of inches, I tell you.
Yeah.
Just a couple of inches down, that would have been Bard Downski's top cheddar.
Yeah, well, that would have been a beautiful goal right there. Pattonville, number 25, Cadence Craig, will take the ball here. She'll kick it out to one of her teammates. 25. Knights give it a header there by number 23. 23 being Kylie Jones. And it's out on Pattonville. The Knights will take a throw in here. Under a minute remaining in our first quarter of this game.
Yeah, it's been a real entertaining first half of 40 minutes. We'll see it in just about 45 seconds how this second half will go. But first, a good offensive opportunity from the Knights.
Knights will take the ball there.
There's a bit of a sky kick out of the Knights, just going just a bit outside.
Just a little bit outside on that one. We're under 45 seconds. This first quarter is coming to an end. We should see about one or two more chances here if they can be quick. You want a goal to end the half? You got to get a goal quick. Give yourself a momentum booster going into the next one.
10 seconds left. It's going to be difficult for both teams. Looking like we'll go into this second half of action on senior night, 1-0.
1-0 Knights. And it's going to be a throw in, and they're just going to take it and wind the clock out. And that's going to do it for quarter number one. The Knights are up 1-0 against the Pattonville Pirates on senior night.
We will be back with you at the end of the half to give a little bit of a recap around the minute 30 left in halftime mark, so stick around.
We're back for half number 2 here at the Castle. The Knights lead 1-0, and we got an update on who scored that goal. It was number 23, Micah Blyenberg.
Yeah, we are T-minus a minute and approximately 8 seconds until this second half of play. And Knights going to look to keep the offense going. They are up 1-0. Pattonville Pirates going to try to keep playing some darn good lockdown defense, but they're coming out here. They're going to want to be a goldfish. Just have no memory of that first half. Just throw it out the window into the garbage can, lock the doggy in the barn, and they're going to want to keep going on offense, get momentum going.
That's a wild saying, Will. That's so wild. Over here chuckling at that one. That one's creative, though.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Bart Simpson.
Yeah. Okay, we're 25 seconds. They're lining up here for the second half.
It will be the Knights' ball, as we saw the Pirates kick it off in the first.
Yep, Knights' ball. Will be Amari Jones taking the ball from the center line.
This senior night has been an awesome game to call so far through 40 minutes of play, back and forth, non-stop action in the offensive zone for the Knights. We saw Pattonville early on. They were getting some good offense, putting high pressure on the Knights defense. Just, just waiting for them to crack. They will be back at it again like the Backstreet Boys. Backstreet's back. All right, and they will be trying to put a bunch of pressure on them.
Here we go. Number 2 out of 2. Second 40-minute half underway. Any second now. Waiting for the signal on the ref.
I'll say it one more time this game. Anything can happen in MSHAA High School sports. We could see 40 goals scored. Maybe not that much. Might be a little hyperbole there. But we could see a ton more goals scored from either team. Will be a very entertaining second half of play as the Knights kick it off. They try to get it down the field. But stay tuned for nonstop action.
Knights take that ball. Smith to the wing. Over to number 3. Back to number 14, Olivia Krasel. To Kylie Jones. What are you doing over here, Will?
I'm just so excited for this second half. I had to do a little jig to get going, get the juices running.
That's wild, Will. Okay, here we go. Krasel up to number 3. 3, Melanie Kistner. Kistner up to Smith. Smith brings it back. Dabrowski on the wing over there. It's back to number 25. 25 being, I believe, that's Ellie McCoy. Dabrowski keeps it in, but no, it's out. It'll be Pattonville's ball here.
I've used this comparison in a previous soccer game I've called, but the Knights aren't playing this like a FIFA game. If you've ever played FIFA, you mostly play on the close side of the field, but the Knights have been playing and using this whole field really well to their advantage.
Nice play by Claire Brightwell up the middle to Morgan Smith. She gets a shot off, and it's just wide.
Great cross from Brightwell. Just rolled off Morgan Smith's foot just a bit outside on the left-hand side, right-hand side of Aaliyah Curry, and it will be a goal kick for the Pirates.
Yeah, I believe it will be Cadence Craig, number 25. Sophomore Cadence Craig. A little wide there, but still got it to their guy. Or their girl in this game. Nice strong pressure here. Brightwell up the field. Emerson Kennedy saves it. Oh, nice little slide to keep that one in. And I believe it's out on Pattonville here.
Very smooth slide out of Emerson Kennedy. Could compare to a baseball player, but as the Gen Alpha young little kids say, she was aura farming on that.
That's wild.
Very smooth play out of Emerson Kennedy.
Nice slide, too, though. It was effective until you see Pattonville throw that one out, but apparently they didn't. It'll be a Pattonville's kick here. I guess it probably was like a really close. Could have gone either way. Off to the wing. Pattonville ball over Morgan Smith. Melanie Kistner with the ball. Back to Krasel. To McCoy. McCoy up the field in a battle with number 11. There is no number 11. Ryland Denbo, I think. I saw a 1 and a 1. It might have just been 110. Oh, it's down here. Nisha Meyer, a little note from the coach. Did not realize that one right away. Brightwell on the ball here. And it's a shot on goal, and Alia Curry picks it up, and we'll throw it out. No, it'll be a drop kick there. To the 50-yard line. Nice little boot there for Alia Curry. Krasel. Krasel up to number 4. Dabrowski on the side. On the wing, and it's out of bounds. It should be Knight's ball.
We talked to Pirates coach Stoker before the game. She definitely said that their biggest strength was speed, and we have seen that so far. They just haven't used it to their advantage a whole lot. They've been using it mostly on defense.
Yeah.
Haven't gotten a lot going on offense thus far. But with 35 minutes left, there is still tons of time.
Plenty of time. You never know. Anything can change in any minute. Nice pass, and there you go. Up to Amari Jones. Looked like a handball, but apparently wasn't. Amari Jones takes that ball back to Krasel. Ellie McCoy. McCoy. Up to Melanie Kistner. To Dabrowski on the wing. Dabrowski to Brightwell. Claire Brightwell. One of the better scorers on this team this season with 5 goals. Second in goals on this roster. Big difference maker for this Knights team. Pattonville will take the ball here, waiting on the signal. Step, throw to the Knights. Knights take that ball. Back to Pattonville. Nice little clear there for Pattonville. Here we go. The Knights ball. Here we go. I believe that's Emerson Kennedy on the rush. It's a 2 against 1. Nice shot by the Knights. Believe that is number 10 and a goal by Emerson Kennedy.
What a goal by Emerson Kennedy. What a play by this Knights team. Great ball movement. Sends it up and over the Pirates defense. About a 2-on-0, 2-on-1. Hard to tell from up here. But what a goal by the Knights.
Knights goal by number 10, Emerson Kennedy. What a goal there. I mean, he got away. You got through them, and you were just off to the races. No doubt, goal there. I mean, beautiful shot, too. Not too high, not too low. Right down the middle of the plate. Down the sweet spot, not the middle of the plate. Wrong sport, Will.
This rather large crowd here at Senior Night is getting pumped for the 2-0 lead.
You will. Smith gets a little pull there. Smith getting a little gritty on the ball there. Oh, it's back to Krasel. Krasel up the field.
We haven't said Morgan Smith's name as much as we would have liked to tonight. Yeah. She has had an impact, but not as big as we would have thought. That could be because we talked to Coach Stoker before the game. She said she definitely wanted to focus on shutting down Morgan Smith as much as possible. She has had a lot of pressure on her. She will look to have more of an impact on the field tonight.
Yeah, we were talking to Coach Matt Havermill earlier today, and he's like, yeah, Morgan Smith is the key to tonight's game. You got to get her going. You got to be ready to work her into your roster or work her into your game plan and get her going. And, I mean, I think Pattonville's done a really good job tonight on keeping her contained. And here we go, Claire Brightwell on the wing. Nice shot. Little tip from the goalie, Alia Curry. Out of bounds. They intentionally kick it out of bounds it's Knight's ball.
Great idea from Brightwell trying to get that cross. Looked like it was tipped by Curry. It was cleared by Craig, I believe. Really smart defensive play.
Melanie Kistner. Back to Krasel. To McCoy. Dabrowski on the wing. Not going to Dabrowski. It's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to be Pirates ball.
Like I said earlier, put a little too much mustard on that pass. Just went just a little wide of the target and out of bounds onto our track here at the Castle.
Yeah.
Will be Pattonville's ball.
Brightwell takes the ball from her. Morgan Smith in the center of the paint. Wrong sport right there, but she does play basketball as well. Really good star player for this basketball program here at North.
Orange Smith, she had 2 players on her, just got shut down a little bit, but she was able to get that ball to the outside. Good opportunity for this Knights offense.
Yeah.
And we're about 8 minutes into this first half of action, or second half of action, excuse me.
Yep. They booted up to the 40 from the 10-yard line. Brightwell's going to earn that ball. Will it be out of bounds? No. Here we go. Pattonville on a rushing attempt. Dabrowski gets in the way of that one and pulls it out. Kistner back to Dabrowski. To McCoy. Up the field for McCoy. Back to Kistner. To Krasel. Amari Jones on the races. Amari Jones
looked to intercept that pass, but that was
Smith on an intercept. My bad, Will. You continue.
It's okay. That was a really great heads-up play from that Pattonville Pirates defense. Defender looked like she was trying to pass it back to Curry. Turned around just at the right time. Was able to thread the needle past Amari Jones and connected with her player.
That was an interesting scrap by Melanie Kistner and number 26, Kane Craig. They were in a little battle. They're trying to earn the ball back, and then they ended up throwing it out, and it's Knights ball.
A little bit of a scrum. Never hurt anybody.
A little scrum, yeah. Big hockey guy over here using a bunch of hockey terms.
And, it could also be classified as a rugby term.
Yeah.
For all the rugby fans out there, I know I have a couple of friends who play rugby. Shout out to them.
Yeah.
Interesting sport rugby is.
Very interesting. A little different than football, but I mean, number one comparison is football, actually. It looks a lot like football, probably a little way rougher, but, you never know. I don't think they wear pads in rugby, do they?
I don't believe so. They don't wear many padding in soccer, but here we go. Knights are back on the rush.
Murray Jones on that one. Morgan Smith takes it on a tour. Takes a tour with that ball to Dabrowski. Dabrowski waits, goes, and that one is back to Pattonville. Pattonville number 24. Well, here comes the Knights. Sneaky little play there. Forced them to get rid of that ball. Krasel to New. Maggie New. New picks it up and rolls it out to Krasel. Krasel dekes a little. Defender there. Gets through. She's on a run here. Working through a couple good players right there. Amari Jones. Emerson Kennedy wide open. Kennedy dekes through a couple. And that one's out of bounds. No, it isn't. I saw a weird little gesture there by Kennedy. She's like, ah. And then it's over here. I guess she lost the ball there. Melanie Kistner. Back to McCoy. To New.
New, Krasel, and McCoy. They're a little trio back for the back line on the Knights defense, but they don't just play defense. They're a great ball-moving trio. They will get the ball up the field as soon as they can and play some stellar lockdown defense. All right.
Yeah, they'll get in there if they have to. Here comes Morgan Smith. And they're through. Will they get there in time? The goalie gets a little slide on that one.
Phenomenal flying poke from Aaliyah Curry.
Yeah,
stopped a goal. I guarantee it.
Wild save right there by Aaliyah Curry.
She is standing on this head despite the 2-0 score so far.
Yep. Pattonville Pirates will take the kick here. It will be Kai and Craig, number 26, freshman.
Number 26 will take it from the 6.
Yep. 6-yard line there. Right to Amari Jones. Well, actually, no, but no. Lexi Lonas will pick that one up. Krazel. To Kistner. To McCoy. To Dabrowski. Dabrowski takes the ball. Waits. Up to Kistner. Kistner up the middle of the field. Smith, as Will was saying, they aren't afraid to get in the play, and we just saw that there with Melanie Kistner. Ooh, she bobbles the ball, but picks it up and gets it in, and a nice save by Alia Curry.
Curry's rebound control hasn't been the best so far. She's bobbled a lot. May need some glove glue.
Some glove glue.
May need a little more fingertip strength, but nonetheless, she has been outstanding for the Pirates so far. Yeah. Just rebound control has been one big issue so far.
And that will be out on Pattonville. Will be Melanie Kistner on the throw in here. Wait, signal, wait, throw. Morgan Smith. Smith circles. Back to Smith. Dabrowski on the wing. It's going to Dabrowski. Dabrowski sends it up in there. Ali Dabrowski, sophomore. Making an impact her first year on varsity. Another bobble for Alia Curry. Seen a couple of them tonight. Almost cost these Pirates, but you know, she's getting them in there, and she's getting lucky on these. Knights that wish they could have some of them back.
I do really like the Knights' mindset right now. All gas, no brakes. Lightning McQueen style.
Yeah.
No tires, just give it the gas. They are not letting off the pressure so far.
That's a good quote, Will. Here we go. Pirates will take the kick right here. 22 misses the ball, and it will be a Melanie Kistner throw-in. Joharni Harris, freshman, misses that ball. We will see a rush. Here we go. Smith takes the ball. Smith waits, shoots. Morgan Smith with a beautiful goal. It is 3-0 here at the Castle.
Morgan Smith, I like to call her a hurricane out there. She is all over the place, but makes a very big impact. And as we saw, the score is now 3-0. Morgan Smith shoots that just lower corner. I'm at a loss for words if you can't tell. Great play from the Knights.
It's a wild goal. These Knights are coming out storming to start this half. 25 minutes remaining in the second half. They booted up the field to the 10. New will pick that one up and contain the ball. New waits to kick it here. Waiting for the right time. We'll pick it up and now throw it out there. Ooh, that's a scary play, but no, Kistner saves it from going to the opposing team. Here we go. Kistner will keep the ball, and it's out of bounds on a poor pass there. Attempted for Amari Jones. A little too much on that one, Will.
A little bit of a shocking play we saw of Maggie New. Looked like she was going to punt it. Surprisingly, she made a throw.
Yeah.
Just barely tapped out of bounds by Melanie Kistner. She definitely saved an interception on the play. Mm-hmm. Overall, great defensive play by Kistner.
Yep. Here we go. McCoy. McCoy waits, surveys the field. Out to Dabrowski on the wing. On the wing, she runs up. To Claire Brightwell. Brightwell waits. To Dabrowski. Dabrowski winds up and takes a shot. And there will be a rebound, but no, she kicks it out as the Pirates goalie knocks it out of play.
Will be a Knights corner kick, another set piece from this Knights offense. We haven't seen them capitalize on set pieces much so far, but they will definitely look to capitalize on it with about 24 minutes left. Scores 3-0. I'm Will Jennings. I'm your color commentator, joined here by Brendan Bedwell.
Yep. Oh, right back to Morgan Smith. Morgan Smith, nice shot there. Header. Settled it down. Another header. Will that go in? No, it's a nice save by Alia Curry.
Morgan Smith trying to bend it like Beckham just to get to that back post. Doesn't get there. Deflects off the Pattonville defense. She gets it. However, she does send the ball in to the traffic in the middle. Knights get a shot on net off a header.
Pattonville fighting with Ali Dabrowski, defender. They get the ball. They keep it. And it's out of bounds on Pattonville. Dabrowski will take the throw in at the 20-yard line. Back to Maggie New. Yeah, I really like whenever they get it back to New because it resets the game for them. It slows it down. It slows it down on Pattonville. I was thinking Warrenton for some reason. Why was I thinking that? I don't know. But it slows down the game on Pattonville, and it gets them they have to reset. I really like that. What are your thoughts on that?
100% agree with that. It's like throwing a changeup in baseball after a couple fastballs. You just want to reset it. Just reset it, basically.
Yeah. Morgan Smith. Dabrowski on the wing. Ali Dabrowski takes the ball. Waits, surveys. Looking for who to pass to. Back to Morgan Smith. Smith gets poked. Smith keeps the ball. Smith's cooking up these guys.
Yeah, she is cooking up. Great footwork out of her.
She's running around all these guys, and they don't even know where she's going.
Founder of Cookie Tuesday on sports staff.
Yeah.
Our sports media publication staff. She is one of the staffers, one of the seniors out here tonight.
Nice pull in by Maggie New.
The senior night has been very, very entertaining with the 5 seniors on this night's squad.
Kennedy gives it ahead. Dabrowski's running up the field trying to get that ball to get her first goal of the season, but usually you don't see defenders get a lot of goals.
It does happen, though.
It does. You never know, though. Iran, I think she's actually like a midfielder, but still, you don't see a lot of midfielders get a lot of goals. It just don't happen very often. She'll throw the ball in right here.
You were correct the first time. She is a wingback for this night's defense, but she is pretty offensive when it comes to her style of play.
Yeah.
As I was mentioning earlier, Morgan Smith, she's one of the 5 seniors, along with defenders Ellie McCoy and Olivia Krasel, and then forwards Emerson Kennedy and Amari Jones. All 5 of them have had an amazing impact for this night's team tonight.
Krasel fighting on Kyan Craig. Kyan Craig actually has 35 goals in MSHAA High School sports. Just her freshman year. Knights are doing a pretty good job of keeping her contained tonight.
Oh, yeah, I definitely agree with that. Like I was saying, pregame, most of her goals have been against arguably weaker teams. But nonetheless, she still has 35 goals, which is insanely impressive as a freshman.
Insane. Here we go. Claire Brightwell going up the field. Oh, the Knights! It's fumbled on Kyan Craig! Amari Jones! What a beautiful goal there by Amari Jones!
Amazing play by the Knights. As we'll say it time and time again, they just get amazing offensive plays that lead to goals on the board. Scores now 4-0 halfway through this second half of action on senior night. Yep. And the Knights will make a couple subs. See the pink pennies coming out. That means substitutions on the field. We will see who comes in and who will have a great impact for this last about 19 and a half minutes.
Yep. We've got Haley Cage, number 21, becoming the new striker for the Knights. I believe that replaces Emerson Kennedy. I see Lexi Lona's out there. There we go. Knights on the ball. Knights. Excellent opportunity here. Wait. Shoot. And it's missed. It's a nice pass to Lexi Lona's. The ball was just moving too fast and just missed it there. But excellent opportunity for the Knights and Lexi Lona's on that one.
A little bit of a tough angle on that. It looked like she was trying to shoot it at a very close proximity from the goal. But she was on past the right side post from our point of view. It was very close, just went like right behind the goalie and just about outside. Lexi Lomas definitely could have tapped that in, but nonetheless, they're still up 4-0. It was a goal kick for the Pattonville Pirates. Now, this reminds me of, well, I wouldn't say reminds me, but it is a little bit of a passing of the torch moment as we see a a few underclassmen have been coming into the game in replace of some upperclassmen, just getting some playing time. It's really good for them. Getting more minutes is great for their experience as a varsity soccer player.
Yeah, 100%. Get those younger guys in, or get them younger girls in there. Just you got to get them ready for next year. You're going to lose a lot of seniors, a lot of pieces on this team. Have them ready, get them as much playing time, and still be really competitive next year. 26, Kyan Craig, freshman, forward. Nice shot on goal on Maggie New there.
Maggie New tested for the first time in a while.
Yeah.
Kyan Craig, good offensive opportunity. Looked like she got a little hit when she was right as she was shooting. Didn't appear as she got full power on it.
Haley Cage, and they throw it out into the stands on that one. Hopefully everybody's okay. They threw that one out intentionally there, just so because like the Knights had a really good opportunity there. Get it out of there. A little less leverage on that one if you get it out.
Yeah, big kick out of the Pirate zone up into the stands. I wish it would have been a souvenir for someone, but this is high school sports. We don't give out souvenirs. At least I don't think we do. If we did, please correct me.
Yeah, them balls aren't cheap.
No, they are not. They don't even let fans keep those in professional soccer.
Yeah. They got the game balls. They got the practice balls. Be a different story if you're shooting a little couple practice balls every time. You might be able to keep one of them, but the game balls are better quality and not as cheap. That ball's out of bounds.
That's had more offensive pressure. Just try to get the pass across. Just too much of a hot potato goes out of bounds. It will be Pirates throw in.
Here we go. Knights fighting for that ball. It'll be out on the Knights. It'll be a Pirates throw in again. Pirates will work a throw in.
I said it a few minutes ago, but this Knights team is not slowing down. Full force, Lewis Hamilton, Max Verstappen style. They are going zoom, zoom, zoom on the pressure.
Yeah, well, it's been an excellent game, I think. Here we go, Morgan Smith. Ooh, tough little play there on Knights player. Actually, it was not Morgan Smith. I believe that was Melanie Kistner. It's hard to tell who guys are out here. I mean, their hair covers the back of their jersey. You never know. But some of them look the same. Some of them don't. You never know. The back of the hair covers. And, I mean, my apologies on some of these mistakes, but it's hard to tell from all the way up here. Knights take the ball. Krazel. Back and forth head ball action. Like, that was 3 or 4 in a row there. Here we go. Melanie Kistner fighting for the ball there. Krazel down the field. And that one's out on the Knights. It'll be a Pattonville throw-in. Number 21 will take that throw-in. Morgan Carroll. We have not talked about the junior defender all night.
Yeah, I believe her first bit of PT so far tonight. PT as in playing time, not physical therapy.
And that one's out. That will be Pattonville ball again. It will be 21 again. Morgan Carroll. Morgan Carroll throws that one in. Here we go. The Knights. Lexi Lones with her speed here. She'll run here. Nice little play. She's getting really good defense on her. I mean, you got to contain a really good athlete like that.
It's another name I expected to hear more tonight is Lexi Lones. She is another top athlete on this team. Top athlete. She is also committed to Mississippi State, I believe, for softball, and she is only a junior.
That's an SEC school too, Will. That's Crown Jewel School right there. Crown Jewel Sports School. It's a big deal. It's a really good team too. They're like ranked top 10 in the country too. We'll see if we'll see her like in college. See if she'll be as good. I think she will. She's a really talented softball player and soccer player. We'll see number 25 take the throw in here. Cadence Craig, Kyan Craig's sister. I believe they're twin sisters. Not sure on that. I think I heard that earlier in the week that they were both twins, but okay, I'm hearing they aren't, but hey, they're still sisters. Here we go. Haley Cage off to the races. Number 21. Here she goes. She's got one defender. She got another one. She got her beat. Haley Cage. Shoot. She waited for the shot a bit too long. She's a bit close. Nice shot for Haley Cage, though, and it's a nice save by Kylia Curry, goaltender.
I won't even say she waited too long. She had a perfect opportunity. The shot just rolled off the spikes on her cleats.
Yeah.
Just right into the goalie. It could have been an amazing scoring opportunity. Could be 5-0 right now if it weren't for that unlucky shot. Yeah. But it appears it was offsides or a foul called anyway.
She'll be back in it here. She's charging these guys. She's running. She's using her speed, and she's getting in the game here.
Gas, gas, gas.
No tires.
Ka-chow.
Yep.
Pattonville throws it in, and they will try to get momentum going late into this second half of senior night.
Back to Maggie New. Resetting the clock here. Just trying to get them a little reset. Get Pattonville on their heels. Morgan Smith in the defensive zone. No, that's Lexi Lonez. My bad. Nope. Melanie Kistner. Couple too many mistakes. See, as I was saying, it's kind of hard to know who's out there. Maggie New will pick up the ball here. She should boot it here. I don't know, though. She's kind of tricked us a couple of times with the throw and the roll and the boot. But I think that's a good thing. You're trying to fool the other team.
She does boot it, in fact, and that was probably her biggest kick of the night.
From the 5-yard line all the way to the 40-some-odd yard line. That's a crazy boot. 22, Micah Blyenberg. Fighting for the ball there. I believe that's Kylie Ramirez. That's her first bit of playing time tonight. It's also a staffer in the publications program. She's part of the sports photo staff. They're back and forth here with the Pattonville Pirates. Oh, here we go. Knights with some speed coming on them here. Here we go. Knights off to the races. Off to the side. Nice shot there. Well, that was intended as a pass to Lexi Lonez. She's going to wait. Pass. I believe that's Micah Blankenberg with the ball, and it's just a little bit to the left.
No, on that one, she did wait too long. She didn't realize she had a defender right on her back. The defender came in with the tackle just at the right moment. Blankenberg was not able to get a great shot off and went out of bounds. But it will be a set piece for this night's offense. Their squad has looked really, really good so far against a pretty good Pattonville Pirates team. Pirates, they were shutting down a lot of offensive opportunities earlier, not so much through the second half.
Yeah, well. Head ball, or a header, and it's in the corner. Here we go. Knight's ball still. Nice shot over the net. Just a little bit over.
See another goal kick out of the Pirates. We have said that a lot tonight. Lots of goal kicks from this Pirates defense. Eli Curry has not taken a single one of them. She leaves it up to the defense to take all of them.
Apparently wrong. Knights are on the ball here. Maggie New will wait. Kick it away here. Not a bounds for the Knights. I'm going to ask
Knights are coming back on offense here. Just a little too much in front of her, goes out of bounds. It will be Pattonville's goal kick. I'm sorry, that was off Pattonville. It will be a Knights set piece corner kick from the right-hand side. She kicks it in. Head ball out of bounds on the right-hand side. Now it will be a Pattonville goal kick. Knights coming back on offense here. Keeper gets it, doesn't bobble it.
And the Pattonville Pirates are making a change in goal. Number 1, sophomore Lucy Rothkoff.
She came in the game earlier in the half. She has allowed a couple goals so far, but, you know, it is okay. She is definitely looking to shake it off. Apologies, we thought it was a live curve. We did not notice the change. That is our mistake. But there is 7 minutes, 15 seconds left in this first half of action. Pattonville Pirates throw it in now.
Out of bounds on the Pirates. That's out of bounds off a boot over the Pirates bench. Substitutions being made on the Knights' end of the field. 6.5 remaining left in this game. If I'm a betting man, I'm putting my money on the Knights. They've played an excellent game tonight. They've got a shot to go far later in this season. I think being ready for districts was a thing Coach Matt Havermill said to us earlier today. He's like, we got to be ready for districts. I mean, the whole thing is preparing these girls for the districts and being ready, and I think they're going to be ready. They're containing a team that scores a lot of goals really well right now.
Not a lot of people really expecting this Knights team to do amazingly well like we've seen this season. I mean, people thought they were going to be good, but not this good. They have been a very, very solid squad. I believe in recent power rankings I saw earlier today, they were ranked 12th, moved up from 13th as of this week.
Haley Cage in the corner will take a shot over the net. But yeah, I was talking to Matt Havermill earlier today. He's like, I've been in this program for 3 years. My first year as an assistant coach, we only won 4 games. Second year, I became a head coach for 10 games. And this year, we already have 10 wins as a team. And he thinks they're well expected to surpass that, and they will tonight if they continue this play with 5 minutes left. I mean, soccer's a low-scoring game. It's not easy to score 4 goals in 4 minutes. I mean, you know that, Will.
Yeah.
But I mean, you never know. MSHAA high school sports can go sideways real quick. Out of bounds on the Knights. Nope, out of bounds of the Pirates. It'll be the Knights' ball here. Clock was stopped. Substitutions being made on the Knights. It'll be Kylie Ramirez with them bright green boots throwing it in here. Be another Kylie Ramirez throw-in. Ramirez waits, signals, throws to Lexi Lones. Lones Lones waits. Gets a little shove from behind. No call. That'll be another throw in for Kylie Ramirez.
Pattonville is definitely not letting up despite the 4-0 deficit with 4 minutes left to go in this game.
Yeah, that's a good thing about a team. You don't give up easily. You stay chippy, you stay in it, but you don't get too chippy. Start getting calls on you. Here we go. Lexi Lones using her speed on the sideline, and it's out. Right under the Knights bench, though. Here we go. Pattonville throws it in. Pattonville takes the ball. Turnover. Knights retain the ball. Knights, run up the field. Here we go, Knights. Knights. I believe that's Micah Blyenberg right there. Off to the side to Lexi Lones. She's going to speed by her defender. Nice shot, and a save by Lucy Rothkopf.
Yeah, good left foot opportunity from Lexi Lones. Just dribbles into Rothkopf. She boots it to about the 40.
Kylie Ramirez. We'll get it back. Ooh, that's Claire Brightwell in the game again. Ellie McCoy chases the ball. It'll be Ashlyn Quinlick. No, it was Melanie Kithner, actually. Melanie Kithner in the corner there fighting for it. And it's still inbounds. Pattonville's going to retain that ball. Under 3 minutes to go remaining in this game. Knights up 4-0. Clock will continue to run. We're under 2.5 minutes remaining in tonight's game. Knights, 4-0 soccer game.
Play was whistled dead as there's a foul call, I believe, against the Knights. Pattonville gets it in.
Ooh, nice nice chance for Pattonville.
Yeah, real solid opportunity. The best we've seen, arguably, this half. She tipped the ball on the fly, just went a bit outside to the left side of Maggie New.
Yeah, well, I'm willing to argue that that's one of their best chances all night. They've had some good chances, but I think that one was a pretty good one.
Yeah, I would agree with that, honestly. But
they're
here's
up
another
in it
chance
again.
here.
Here we go. Maggie New's first test of the game, and off the post, and it's a goal for the Pattonville Pirates. New will argue that one, but you can't really do much in high school sports with like a review type of situation. Ref's coming over, though.
Arguing there could have been some interference or offsides there. Maggie New pleading her case.
Maggie New's voicing what she saw. There's a ref in the corner, and we'll see the verdict on this one. We're still waiting. Still Maggie New voicing her opinion. Just we didn't get our way there, but it's a good goal. 4-1.
Yeah, I said earlier, the Pattonville Pirates did not want to let up despite the 4-0 deficit. Is now 4-1 with a minute 30 left to go on senior night.
And that's a rough blow on Maggie New's stats for our clean sheet. But I mean, hey, she's been a really good goalie all year.
Yeah, she definitely stood on her head tonight against the Pattonville Pirates. Offensive chances, just got unlucky off the post and a rebound right there.
Kylie Ramirez up to Claire Brightwell. Oh no, that's Lexi Lones. Lexi Lones beats one out, and it's out of bounds. Out of bounds on the Pattonville Pirates. The Knights headed up. They got that ball. Okay, Micah Blyenberg. A couple dirty deeks there. Hockey reference for you. And that one's out of bounds. We're under 1 minute to go in the second half. Knights up 4-1. Big night for the Knights, trying to move their record to 11-4-2. Oh, number 22 with a nice shot, and Maggie New with a beautiful save.
Good save for Maggie New right there. That was a good diving stop from the keeper. Kept this game at 4-1 with 20 seconds left. She boots it as hard as she can.
That save was on Gianni Harris, number 22. And we're under 12 seconds remaining in this game. The clock will run. The clock's going to continue to run. The Knights need to make a play here.
Countdown is started here at the Castle with a 3 and a 2 and a 1. That brings an end to senior night. The Francis Howell North Knights beat the Pattonville Pirates 4-1. Brendan, what are your thoughts on this game?
I don't know. Maggie New really stood on her head tonight. I think she kept them in it. And then, it's just not even her. It was her plus her teammates keeping her in it. I mean, you see the guys score tonight. They played good. This is some of the best sound soccer I've seen from this varsity lineup in a very long time since their 7-game win streak.
All around great team game from the Knights squad, from the defense to the midfield to the forwards. Now, what'd you see out of Pattonville? To me, I saw a team that didn't let up despite the 4-1 deficit. And despite allowing 4 goals, they played some stellar shutdown defense. Great keeping from Rothkopf and Curry, and great defending out of the back end. They played a great game. I know the score does not show it whatsoever, but it was a great game from the Pattonville Pirates.
Yeah, well, I mean, we saw them, just the heart they have in that team. Just don't give up. I mean, that's a good quality in a roster. You don't want to give up. This team's got it. This team will be still there. And that's it for tonight. Knights win 4-1, and that's a win at home at the Castle.
Yeah, good luck to both of these teams going into districts once again. Final score is 4-1. I'm Will Jennings. I was joined here alongside Brendan Bedwell. And that will bring an end to this regular season for the Knights. Stay classy, Francis Howell North.
And we're out.